Next session is AI growing pains platform consideration for moving from POC to large-scale deployments. From Andriy Flipre, did I get it? Yeah. Chief Data Officer, Dodo Brands. Andriy joined Dodo Brands in 2015 as a software developer when the company has about 50 stores. Right now, the company is developing on 13 markets and has more than 700 stores and 3 different businesses. During these years, the career path has deployed from software engineering up to chief data officer. The main current focus is on developing a data strategy and platform which helps in building a strong data-driven culture within. Well, fantastic. Well, that's a great growth. Yeah, please welcome Andriy.
Hi everyone. Today I'll tell you the story about our company and how we have solved the problem of long-term AI project development. But before we start, please raise your hand if you have ever faced the situation when your AI project was finished on data research stage, but it wasn't developed, deployed to the production system, or scaled up to the whole business you had planned before you started developing your project. Thank you. Let's start from the agenda. And today we'll talk about Dodo Brands company and how we use data and machine learning algorithms in order to improve our business values. Afterwards, I'll share you the story of our failure in AI project development and how you can avoid the same situation. And in the end, we'll talk about our rethinking the experience and how we develop a data-driven culture within. Dodo Brands, it's a franchisee company, and it has been developing more than 10 years. And right now we have opened more than 700 stores in 15 countries. And from the very beginning, we are developing our own Dodo information system, which automate every process in every store in our chain. And of course, this information system generates a lot of data. It's about 180 million events of user activities a month. Thus, we know everything about every order in our history. And of course, this amount of information allows us to develop database projects like offer personalization, supply chain optimization, dynamic pricing, and etc. And of course, all of these projects are focused on developing our service quality and positive customer experience of communicating with our company. And of course, we tried to do the best we could. We chose 2 simple projects, simple as it seemed to us. And today I'm going to tell you about one of them because both of them had the same results. First project was about upselling. Upselling is the process when you are ranking the order of your products in order to show the products to your customers more personalized. And there are lots of best practices and algorithms which were developed by huge companies like film streaming, online retailing. I believe you know these companies, and we planned just to take the same algorithm and apply it to our data. And of course, we did a lot. We finished the data research stage and we developed machine learning model, and we started developing production-ready service. But we didn't pay enough attention to very important things. First of all, first thing was about the service. It was going to be a high-load service, and we didn't understand that the data research skills, data scientist skills, wasn't enough for our company. We had to join different teams like data scientists, machine learning engineers, and of course software developers. And the second thing was about revealing the successful results. Because, of course, our algorithm could sell much more various products and personalized products. But the default approach, which was based on just showing the most popular product earned much more money. And we didn't know how many iterations we had to spend before we achieve a successful results in every project, in every metric. And we didn't pay enough attention to the whole AI project's development life cycle, which consists of three very important stages. Of course, first of them is machine learning model development. But after that, we have to develop a production-ready service, and then we have to understand that we have to have an infrastructure for monitoring of our model in the production in order to be confident that it works well. So our reality was like this. We had two very expensive projects and one data science team. And at that time, the company had to limit investments in new projects because of some business results. But these 2 points led us to stop developing AI project. But what was it a real failure, or it was a possible growth point for our company? To answer these questions, we had to make 3 conclusions. Firstly, AI projects need time. We have to pay enough attention to the whole end-to-end development of AI projects. And of course, we need new data platform with trustable and accessible data in order to make developing of our projects way much faster. And for developing this data platform, we needed a new data engineering team with a very specific set of skills. And at the same time, we found very useful tool. It's called Datadrill Maturity Assessment. And of course, you can call your company data-driven, but what is the real data-driven level, cultural level of your company? And this tool can help you to estimate it. And our first estimation of data-driven culture was 1.4 of 5 1 year ago. And we started our new reality and our new history. We built a new data engineering team and chose one project with clearable and understandable results. And it was a developing of a focused model in order to optimize planning in every store, in order to minimize human error in this process. And you know, of course, we were planning to develop this project on our new data platform. And I was a developer of this model. And I was really inspired when I used this data platform, which was developed by our data engineering team, because I just could join different data sources without wasting a lot of time for data pre-processing stage. And right now, we have an MVP of our data platform, which we are going to share. We are going to share the same experience, positive experience, with communicating with between our data engineering team and data scientists inside different business teams in our company. Because we have a lot of different business domains. We have a huge franchisee partners chain, and we have developer teams and data scientists. And of course, we are going to give them the same tool in order to make developing AI projects in every business direction much faster. And right now, our estimation of data-driven culture is 2.2, and I think it's a real good result after 1 year. What I want to say, if you have the same problems of developing AI projects in the production, I can recommend to use the same tool. First of all, just estimate your company and estimate your data-driven culture level. And because right now, I think that is a very good experience and successful experience. Because right now we have a data platform, data team, and we have a strategy of developing our data product. And these things help us to be focused on developing our data-driven culture within and every day. So that's all. Thank you. If you have any questions, just ask.